Barcelona have pulled off a stunning move in the summer transfer window, officially signing a brand new striker at a price no one saw coming. In a market where attacking talent usually commands sky-high fees, the Catalan giants have landed their latest forward reinforcement for what can only be described as a shockingly bargain price. But before we dive into all the details of this unexpected transfer, there are several other major storylines unfolding at Camp Nou that you definitely don't want to miss.
Following their unsuccessful pursuit of athletic club winger Nico Williams, FC Barcelona have shifted their focus to Luis Diaz, the dynamic Colombian forward currently playing for Liverpool. Club sources confirm that Barcelona's sporting director Deco and head coach Hansi Flick are eager to strengthen the left wing this summer, and Diaz has emerged as one of their top alternatives. Barcelona had prioritized the signing of Nico Williams for much of the early summer window. The 21-year-old was viewed as a cornerstone of the club's future attacking strategy, particularly after his standout performances for Spain at Euro 2024. However, Williams ultimately decided to extend his contract with Athletic Club, and multiple reports confirmed that his high release clause and wage demands were beyond Barcelona's financial reach, especially under La Liga's strict salary cap regulations. With the Williams deal off the table, Barcelona have now turned to Luis Diaz, a player long admired by the Catalan club. The 27-year-old has been a key figure for Liverpool since joining from FC Porto in January 2022, known for his pace, flair, and one-on-one ability. Diaz fits the profile of a traditional left winger, capable of stretching defenses and contributing both goals and assists, qualities Barcelona feel they have lacked in recent seasons. However, securing Diaz's services will not be easy. Liverpool are not actively looking to sell the Colombian international, but reports suggest they could be open to negotiations if a significant offer is made. Financial constraints once again pose a major challenge for Barcelona. Club officials are reportedly exploring options that include a structured transfer deal, possibly with staggered payments or performance-based bonuses. For now, no official bid has been submitted, but Barcelona are actively evaluating the feasibility of bringing Diaz to the Camp Nou. With Flick seeking a true left winger and the club desperate to inject more creativity into the squad, the coming weeks could prove pivotal in Barcelona's summer business. If they are successful in landing Diaz, it would be a significant coup for a side looking to rebuild and compete at the highest levels once again, both in Spain and Europe. Barcelona are reportedly open to selling star centre-back Ronald Araujo this summer, signaling a significant shift in strategy as the club looks to balance its books and reshape the squad under new head coach Hansi Flick. Once considered untouchable and a cornerstone of Barca's defensive future, Araujo's name is now being discussed internally as a potential high-value departure that could fund new signings. The Uruguayan international has been one of Barcelona's standout performers over the last few seasons, admired for his physicality, aerial dominance, and leadership qualities at the back. However, a combination of inconsistent form, persistent injuries, and the club's need to generate revenue has put his long-term future at the Camp Nou in doubt. According to multiple Spanish sources, Barca are not actively shopping Araujo, but are willing to listen to serious offers, especially if they exceed 60 to 70 million euros. Interest in Araujo is strong across Europe. Bayern Munich and Manchester United have both made inquiries in the past and continue to monitor the situation. Bayern, in particular, came close to securing the 25-year-old in previous windows and are reportedly still admirers of his defensive profile. With Flick now in charge of Barcelona, having coached in the Bundesliga, some believe he may be more open to reshuffling his defensive core, especially if it allows the club to strengthen in other key areas like attack and midfield. Barcelona's decision is also rooted in their well-documented financial struggles. The club remains under strict La Liga salary regulations, and raising funds through high-profile sales has become an unfortunate necessity. Selling Araujo, one of their most valuable assets, could free up space for new signings such as a left winger or defensive midfielder, both of which are top priorities this summer. There are also sporting reasons behind the move. Araujo's 2024-25 campaign was far from his best. He missed several key matches due to injury and struggled to find consistency in a backline that often shifted between systems. While he remains highly regarded by fans and teammates alike, Barca's coaching staff are said to be evaluating whether his style fits Flick's vision, which emphasizes positional discipline and ball-playing ability from defenders. For now, Araujo remains part of the squad, but the club's message is clear: he is no longer untouchable. If a major offer arrives, Barcelona are prepared to negotiate. Barcelona have taken the first formal steps toward a potential reunion with former La Masia graduate Xavi Simons, after holding a private meeting with the player's representatives to discuss his future. According to reports from Germany and Spain, Barca sporting director Deco recently met with Simons' agent Ali Barat and his brother Faustino in Barcelona for around 45 minutes. The meeting was described as exploratory in nature, as the Catalan club looks to re-establish contact and assess the feasibility of a transfer. While no formal bid has been submitted, the meeting marks a clear signal of intent from Barcelona as they continue to plan their summer reinforcements. Simons, currently at RB Leipzig, has made it known that he is open to a move this summer, and a return to Camp Nou has long been considered one of his personal ambitions. The 22-year-old playmaker left Barcelona's academy in 2019 to join Paris Saint-Germain, before eventually joining Leipzig permanently, where he has impressed with his creativity, work rate, and versatility across attacking positions. However, his transfer value, estimated at around €70 million, presents a major obstacle for financially strapped Barca. Any possible deal would likely require a loan structure with a purchase option, or creative financing involving player sales or deferred payments. While Barcelona remain keen, they face stiff competition from top Premier League clubs, including Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United, all of whom are reportedly monitoring Simons' situation closely and could offer more attractive financial packages. Some reports suggest that a move to England may be Simons' preferred option if regular playing time and Champions League football are guaranteed. Nevertheless, Barcelona believe their long-standing relationship with the player and the emotional pull of a Camp Nou return could still play a key role. Head coach Hansi Flick is said to be an admirer of Simons' profile, seeing him as an ideal addition to a midfield looking for more creativity and attacking depth. With the futures of players like Rafinha and Ferran Torres still uncertain, Simons could slot into multiple roles within Flick's flexible system. As things stand, a deal is far from imminent, but the lines of communication are now open. Whether Barcelona can turn that interest into a viable offer will depend largely on outgoings and how much financial room they can create in the coming weeks. In a potential blockbuster summer move, Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford is reportedly closing in on a transfer to FC Barcelona, marking a major development in what has been a turbulent year for the England international. After a disappointing 2024-25 season and growing tension behind the scenes at Old Trafford, Rashford now appears to be on the brink of a new chapter in his career, one that could see him swap the Premier League for La Liga and join one of Europe's most storied clubs. According to multiple reports from English and Spanish outlets, Barcelona have made Rashford a top priority in this transfer window after missing out on other attacking targets, such as Nico Williams. Head coach Hansi Flick, who is spearheading a rebuild at the Catalan club, is understood to be a strong advocate of Rashford's qualities, particularly his pace, directness, and ability to play across the front line. With the departures of Ansu Fati and uncertainty surrounding Rafinha's future, the Blaugrana are keen to inject fresh attacking talent into their squad. Negotiations between Barcelona and Manchester United have reportedly advanced significantly in recent days. Sources suggest that Rashford, 26, is fully committed to the move and has even signaled a willingness to accept a wage reduction in order to facilitate the deal. This gesture reflects both his desire to play for Barcelona and the reality of the club's strict financial limitations under La Liga's wage control system. Barcelona are said to be structuring a loan deal with an option to buy, rather than a permanent transfer up front, due to their ongoing economic challenges. Manchester United, while initially seeking a straight sale in the region of €40 to €45 million, may be open to a compromise, particularly given Rashford's diminished role under new manager Ruben Amorim. Reports have emerged that Rashford is among several senior players, including Jadon Sancho and Antony, who have been told to train separately from the main squad as the club prepares for a major clear-out. This shift signals a changing of the guard at United, and Rashford's departure, once considered unthinkable, now appears inevitable. Though still just 26, he has been a part of the United first team since 2016 and has amassed over 380 appearances for the club, scoring 131 goals. But after a disappointing season, in which he struggled to make consistent impacts and faced criticism over his form and attitude, both the player and club may benefit from a clean break. Barcelona, meanwhile, view Rashford not just as a short-term solution, but as a player who can thrive in a more expansive system and rediscover the form that made him one of Europe's most exciting forwards just 2 seasons ago.